Hmm. Come on. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to do it real quick. Before I continue. Oh man, I looked over. Cowboy up, Chris Schultz, Timothy, Ghost. What's up, gents? How you doing? Let's see. Skip over that. Now I can see all the comments. Oh, that's different. Oh, okay, there you go. So it's debating which way I wanted to work. Excuse me. Hold on, real quick. Uh, what's up, Dave? How you doing? I'm sorry, guys. I'm rolling on like 2.5 hours. Okay, 3 hours of sleep. I took a little nap earlier. Damn, I had to. I was feeling it bad, bad, bad. Get over here real quick. That's what I do. No, Sharkotic was talking about releasing some new music today. So I'm gonna go to his channel real quick, put that on, see if he already has or hasn't. Uh, there. No, that was 3 days ago. He already released that. Okay, it's not. He hasn't released anything then. If I'm got this correct, we'll see. But I'll let it play in the background and stuff like that. Oh man. And I hadn't held a Bob Hall Pier roll in a long time. And if y'all don't know what a Bob Hall Pier roll is, I'll show y'all here in just a bit. But today is Friday, and this is our first 2026 live video feed here at Team Hard Life YouTube. So uh, I was gonna go live this morning, but man, I was, you know, busy, getting it all set up for the veterans that were going to show up for the fishing trip today. And it turned out to be I mean, granted, it could have been a greater success if we had actually caught some bigger fish and stuff like that. However, it was still a great success because we had 35 people show up for the event. And it was pretty nice. We pretty much filled up the pier by ourselves. It was awesome. So, granted, it wasn't filled like it would be like on a regular drum night when we got a lot of people going. It was still great to have a lot of vets all over the pier and those kids out there too and stuff like that. So, um, It was good. Sorry, guys, I keep yawning. I was trying to avoid it and stuff like that, and I don't know. We'll see. But I have done a lot of cleaning, a lot of sorting, like a lot. Still sorting my counter because there's just too much that needs to be done, and Tiger's just now she's climbing everything. Like she's climbing on the top of our weights. She's jumping from there to there. Like I need to make her a big deal so um, she can enjoy herself, but it's going to be tough. Like, oh look, here she goes. She's already over here. Oh, there she is. Yep, we see you, Tiger. Yep. So now, yep, she's really climbing and jumping from place to place and trying to look what she can do. So we definitely got to start setting up a jungle gym for her to start really enjoying herself without jumping on stuff. Because I mean, that's the thing. She's knocking things over, and like we're always having to go clean behind her. But again, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Rafael, what's up? Daniel Garcia. Um, let's see. What did I do? Oh, with the notepad. Oh, one of the things for sure, I did update I moved it all from the paperwork to the computer. Um, and I got a big hard backup drive. It's a 3 terabyte where I store all my information. So now I can easily go in day by day, input the numbers, and get rid of the sheets. So I don't have 50 sheets to go through, and I should have it up to date, which should make it extremely fast for what we got to get done here at the shop. So yeah, checking on inventory. You need one of them scan guns. Yeah, put it on her so she can just check through inventory while she's doing it. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. All right, so yeah, I didn't even realize I spelled first wrong, but we'll see. All right, so in a second, these allergies again. It gets hot, it gets cold, it gets hot, and cold. Right? Automatic reorders and stuff like that. That would be sick. That would be awesome. Yep. So, um, Tiger, hold on real quick. I'm supposed to have a special guest on. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. Oh, hold on. I got something else. I keep forgetting. Let's see. Come on. All right. Let's see. Back on. Actually, I haven't been able to get with her. I was like, man, I haven't texted her at all or anything like that other than, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas because I know I was straight busy with my family. I was straight busy with the business here and stuff like that. And so my goal was to get the whole counter cleaned off, right? So I got all the paper pretty much stored away. All of that is kind of cleared up. Yeah, I say kind of cleared up. And a lot of this stuff, like that's the leftover paperwork I gotta go through and sort. That's it. Right there, and actually a couple of sheets there. But that stack was about yay high from there to there. It was stacked up. But under the counter, remember how crazy it was? All the way, it's all empty. You got all of that done. I still haven't done behind me, but it is coming. I'm getting it sorted. But the stuff up here is taking a little bit more finesse to get it cleared off because now I've got to be real nitpicky of everything. The markers, the pins. Found all these pins here on the counter. Like, I'm sorting it. Found all these cables. These are all different sizes of cables. Well, not different sizes, but yes, different sizes. Some are for the casting, some are for the three-way long, three-way short, the snapper rigs and stuff. So I put them all in here to go back through. These are all the same thing, three-way long, three-way short, casting monofilament. And that was just laid out here, spread out, stuff like that. But I'm still going through and I'm finding, I haven't found like rigs for the drones and stuff like that. And I'm like, now do I still put them together since we're not allowed to use them, or do I sacrifice those and make something else? It's crazy right now, the amount of stuff I got to go through. Let's see. But, let's see. All right. So for the fire drawing, some people have already sent money. They actually sent it as of yesterday, but I need to go and get it on the paperwork today. We got Kyle Whitmire. He sent 50. And we got, today is 1/2/2025. Got Kruger Automotive. Auto for 20. We got Daniel Garcia for 30. And we were supposed to do a flash fire yesterday, but there was no time, guys. Like literally no time for me to do it because I had to do, get home and get my my brisket. Oh man, and that's another thing, guys. God, I'm really upset, but I'm being more upset than I need to be. The flavor came out good, except I over tenderized it, so it turned basically into like shredded brisket rather than cut brisket, which was still great. Everybody ate plate after plate after plate. More than half of it is gone, and I'm talking, it was like a big old. It was a 15 to 18 pound brisket, and it is almost all gone. I made Spanish rice, I made chado beans, jalapeno poppers, and it was a crazy expensive meal. After everything was said and done, it was probably a $500 meal after the brisket and everything was worked into play and stuff like that. So, Sharkotic, what's up, boss?
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year's, brother. Happy New Year's. Salutations to everybody. Happy New Year's.
Yes, sir.
Hope y'all
Yes,
all had a
sir.
great New Year's. Think I missed some of y'all for Christmas too, so Merry Christmas as well. So we're here. First Friday of the year.
Yeah, first Friday, and
What's up, cowboy?
so the tide is extremely low, but I gotta go fishing. Like, I mean, I went fishing this morning, but I haven't caught. I need my fish. I need my fix.
I know, bro, but you know what, man? I wish I could even go out there and not catch nothing. I just don't have the time. It's still a
You know
blessing.
that you nailed it. Like, just to get out there and just have a good time, which was basically what it boiled down to today. Like, I'll be honest, guys, we didn't catch nothing spectacular, but we did catch some great memories, met some great people, did some great networking. Like, we reached out to some people that we found out that could definitely use some open doors here, especially if they're local and they don't know anybody. And so, and some of them we stumbled upon, like they didn't even know that we were out there doing that, but they saw the flag, but they really didn't know, they didn't want to be intruding until I came and made introductions and stuff like that.
Very
And it
cool.
turned out to be an awesome day. So I'm telling you guys, 2026 is going to be epic. I already can feel the vibe. I can already feel it coming in. And so all I can do for y'all is stay tuned to us, Sharkotic, Jacked Up Leatherworks, Skipjack, Cindy,
All
all
you
the channels that
guys.
we network
Yes.
with. We're going to be introducing more S2VC, 10KO Outdoors, the Redford Ranch Foundation. We've got some big moves coming.
Love it. I feel it in my jellies. All up in my jellies.
Awesome. William Doty for 50 right there.
Good to see you guys,
So
Raphael. Yeah, William. Good form. Nice, brother.
you,
Ooh, we
you'll
got
see
another one,
this.
Raphael. Dude. Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Galvan. And have you set a date yet for your 300K giveaway?
Man, it's already January and I haven't. I'm thinking of. There's no rush because I want to market it. I need to make a flyer. I was trying to get a drone company in, but with all this drone drama happening, they're a little reluctant. So let me see what I could do. Let me make a flyer. Once I make the flyer, we'll go from there. But I'll make the flyer in January for sure. It might be February, but we'll. It's all gonna be played on weather too. Um, either way, it's gonna happen. Either way, it's gonna happen. It's just
Right.
there's no rush. It's gonna, and the longer we take, it's just I'm doing more work in the background to get more prizes and have more
That's all
funds.
I'm hearing.
That's all.
It's
Yeah,
stacking up.
it's just gonna be better. The wait is just gonna be better. So I do thank everybody for their patience. If you guys are on the Sharkotic YouTube and got me on Facebook, just give us a little time. January is usually my worst month, and I kind of skipped over that. I got property taxes. Owning buildings and homes. Yeah, it's a tough month.
You're closing out one year, trying to set up for the next year, and and then it's the first of the month. First. Like it just like you're closing out the books to reopen more books, and
And the
it's
thing is, I
insane.
mean,
But
I'm the opposite of retail. So like for me, December usually slows down. Whereas if you're like retail, we're not like retail like stores that are not like tackle shops that are seasonal. They usually get a big push. Hopefully, you got a good push for Christmas for people buying like presents, reels and rods and stuff like that. But for me, Christmas is December is a slow month. Everything slows down, and construction. We're waiting for the next year. It's like party mode, and which is fun and good, but we got to have funds coming in. So
yeah, yeah, and I'm glad you touched on that because normally September is normally
celebrate.
the time when it just plateaus down. Not that it's dead. It's just it goes from way up here to summertime, everybody out fishing, to where the hunting season pretty much opens up, and then
Yes,
all the fishermen that were here are now down to here. The amount that are fishing are down here, so our sales kind of they peter down. But this year was different. Like I said, I haven't seen numbers like this since, again, not to be political, but
God
I
bless.
have to
God
be
bless.
honest. I have to be honest. Like I've been keeping track of where I did great, when I didn't do great, I that helps me make my decisions on okay, this is a good idea to do, this is a bad idea to do. Don't do it during this time. Like you understand what I'm talking about. We develop a game plan based on stats.
It
So
is what it is, and what it is what it is. So
yeah, so for me, the last time I saw numbers like this was when Trump was in office the last time. So I'm sitting there trying to crack my brain, trying to remember because I'll be honest, you remember the good times, but the bad times you remember even easier because you struggled so much
it
to
teaches you.
try to you're calculating, you're blocking, and invest so much more because it's harder to get through. Whereas when it's easy, man, you're making so many moves, but it's easy. Like you're not stressed out, you're not worried, you're not. But when it's tough, it's tough. Like
Oh yeah.
you're getting hit from all areas. You know what I mean? So
And again, I know you and I we chat, and it's not that we're political and biased for like a cult reason. We just live day by day, and we know what's best as a business owner that works for us, and that may not work for everybody out there. But as a business owners, we deal with a lot, we see a lot, and we go through uh, economic hardships based off of who's in charge. And it's just the way the cookie crumbles. And I could definitely say Trump's first term, I had probably my best years in 30 plus years of business. This year, it's it took a little time, but I could see it. Next year, I mean, I have stuff lined up. It's going to be great. I just have to get through 2025. It was a slow transition in construction, in my opinion, and
Mm.
I wish it would have happened a little bit faster. But either way, 2026 is going to be blessed up, and especially all y'all folks that are tuning in, hanging out with Hard Life and Sharkotic tonight on the first Friday of the New Year's. God bless y'all. I hope y'all had a great, fantastic New Year's, and let's make 2026 our year. We always say that every year, and if it didn't happen for you last year when you said it, make it happen this year.
Yeah, no doubt. So, on that note, real quick, I'm going to give an update. We are at 100, 200, oh, it's 190.
Oh,
We're like
nice.
at $190 for our first fire drawing. We just started, what, 8 minutes ago? So we'll give it another 27 minutes. All right, 40. Yeah, that'll make it. Another 27 minutes to go from there and stuff like that. So,
Cool, cool.
um, yeah, no, I was having a little fun today with the video shorts and the mighty mullet. I don't know if y'all saw the video or not, but
I'm gonna have to
it,
check it
it
out.
was
I've
it
been
was pretty
busy.
funny. Like I cracked the joke, and everybody kind of looked. They're like, and then they started laughing because they didn't see it happening. But sometimes, when you're out there, it's the little things that matter. It's what can take just a normal situation to elevate it fun and looking at a bigger picture other than what's going on and stuff like that. So yeah,
No, no.
I did that with the mighty mullet, and everybody was, a few guys are like, dude, I was kind of worried and this and that, and they go, and then when I saw the video, they're like, you got me, like kudos, he's off. I gave you a thumbs up and stuff like that. I was like, well,
I'm
you
gonna have
got to
to
keep
check
you
it.
on your toes, but I've got some big plans. I've got some big plans, like, and I'm gonna start enacting them here pretty quick. Obviously, the goals I have are not easy to reach. I never set a goal that's just, oh, okay. I mean, obviously, my counter, my counter was a goal. Like trying to get all of this. I've already worked on it for 3 days. 3 days, and it's not. Yes, I could easily just into the trash can and be done in 5 minutes, but no, I'm doing it the right way. Like I've got I'm separating the sleeves, the beads, the samples, the links, this, that. So that way, when I go and actually pull that individual container out, I can further break that down into the right compartments. So that way, when we're ready and we start rocking and rolling again, but again, too, I've never been this busy all the way up through December. So hold on real quick. It's my mom.
Go for it. Oh,
Hello?
oh, mama.
Hey, mom. Live on my YouTube channel. How
Yeah, I
you feeling?
saw some of you guys are using my music in
Yeah.
your
What's up?
shorts or your videos. That's perfect. That's awesome. My
Oh,
music
okay. Yeah, no, I'm
is
on
for you
YouTube right
guys
now.
to use and
Talking to my
enjoy.
buddy Rod from
Hopefully, it'll help
Sharkotic. He's up in Houston now, though.
enhance your videos, and we got
How
more
you feeling?
music to come. So, uh, yeah, Ray, thank you so much. Yeah, use it up, guys. My
Okay.
music is available for everybody to use.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't set the
Well,
copyright
well,
tight.
I made a brisket the other day.
I wanted
You want me to
the
take your plate
music
and everything
to
tomorrow?
be
You up
something that
for
we're
that?
putting out. It's positivity. If you guys
Okay.
want to
Well,
use it,
I'll take
you
your
guys
plate tomorrow
please use it.
around lunch
Yeah,
or
go for it.
lunchtime or something.
If you need an
Should have
MP3
collard beans,
for
rice,
specific
and
songs,
brisket
let me
stuff.
know. I'll send you the MP3 so you can
Okay.
throw it into your video. You guys are good to go.
Awesome. Love you, mom. Bye bye. Okay. That was a good phone call. No,
Mm.
because I didn't get to spend Christmas or New Year's with my mom because she she wasn't feeling well, and actually she's
Okay.
called me right now late. She never calls me this late, so that's why I was like,
Get your
okay.
heart
And
pumping.
yeah, it got my heart pumping. She goes, no, I'm doing a lot better. I'm like, oh, okay, good. Like, yeah. She's like, so what are you doing? I was like, I'm live, but yeah. So how often do you guys get cut off on Holocore Braid? Lost 3 big hookups on the serve so far. Well, I'm going to be honest, guys. We fish with hollow core braid, and I'm going to give you a couple of different things to note for your information. One, ever since I started running hollow core braid, I have not gotten a hook off, a cut off due to sandbars. That has been deleted off the menu. And the reason we know this is because a few years ago I was out there kayaking after I got cut off and the line was floating. So I was able to go reattach. But while I was out there looking for the line that got cut off, my other line that was out there, and on my old Tundra, it's not lifted. It's a regular truck. I had my fishing rod in the bed rail, and in the truck, and it was literally, it was short. The eyelet was, or the tip of the rod was like this. Like I had it duck under my line, so it wasn't even in a PVC, which would have put it up about 10 foot. It wasn't even it nothing. It had no height. Yet I was kayaking out there, and I was about 400 to 600 yards out because I passed up the end of Bob Hall Pier, and I even went even further. I went out like 1,500 yards from the beach looking for that other line. But I followed that one line so far that even at like 600 yards out, it was only maybe 2 feet underwater. The water was so clear, and I've got video footage showing y'all that it was that shallow. So sandbar cutoffs eliminated. If you're using solid braid, you have to use mono because you're going to get cut off on the sandbars. It's going to happen. There's no. Now I've ran into other guys. Well, I use 200-pound test. Well, that must suck for you, bro. Like they're thinking they're like up there, but I'm thinking the opposite way. Like to kayak 200-pound test sucks. You know what I mean? But they're talking about braid. But still, 200-pound braid and 200-pound mono are not too far off. They're really not. You would think that 200-pound mono would be super thick compared to 200-pound braid, but it really isn't. Um, it's probably about 50, maybe 60% of the thickness of it. But when you're throwing that or trying to kayak out that thick old line, it slows you down. One, it's harder to get deep drops too. But if you're running shallow and man, I only have to run 600 yards, dude. By all means, do it. Trust me. Like me and Roger, we were talking about. We were up at a tournament one time, and there was a big bull, like 20, 30
I
feet
remember that.
off the bank, and all of us were tossing baits because that was a tournament winning
Live
fish.
dead bait. I mean, we threw everything right in front of its face. We could see it.
Yeah, didn't want it. Did not want it, and and then the fisherman and me wanted me to just go tackle the shark.
We're
I
already waist
wanted
deep.
to know. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to admit, my man card wasn't that solid that
It
day.
was a big bull. I mean, it was a big mama. Now, just to
Yeah.
real quick expound on the braid topic, I've used 200-pound mono top shot many times,
Hmm.
and I've had those 200-pound mono. And back then, I was even running Bullbuster, which was a little bit thicker than regular 200-pound mono. And I liked it because it was a little bit more resilient compared to the thinner mono, right? But I could definitely say that I've gotten busted off on that 200-pound mono, and you know whether I had 200-pound mono or not, I was going to get busted off. It all had to do with the area I was in. There's a lot of debris in the water, and so if I got cut off on that 200-pound mono, I would have got cut off on 200-pound braid. I don't think there would have been much of a difference at all. But if I was fishing braid, I probably would have blamed the braid. But I fished heavy mono for so many years and realized that if you're just in a bad area with cutoffs, you can have 200-pound mono, you could have 200-pound braid, you're gonna get cut off. So I personally now I go with Albert's opinion on running hollow core braid, but good braid. Don't get like Chinese junk braid. Get some good
Yep.
hollow braid, and if you get cut off on that, don't blame the braid because you could have had the mono, and I've had a 200-pound mono with a fray like over 10 feet long, and it got cut. So if it cut that, it would have definitely cut the mono too. So you can't just blame the braid when you get cut off because it's all about the area you're fishing. So
Yep.
um, I would go with Albert's opinion on just going with some good heavy braid, good quality braid, and if you want to run mono too, to each their own. But I've done it and I've learned, and it was that scaredness inside of me that was making me run 200-pound top shot. And then I realized I don't need to do that anymore because in those areas that's gonna bust that 200-pound mono, I could have just had more braid, and then I would have had more line to continue fishing that reel that night.
Yeah. Remember
I
all
had
the
to,
spools of line that we had to
yeah,
keep in the
carry with
truck?
us.
I mean, we
Yes,
had a stack, an arsenal of spools of line for the fact that we were going to get cut off. We knew it was
yep,
going to happen, but we were also using solid braid and monofilament top shots.
yeah, yeah,
And some of our mono, like I know on my 80 Avid, I was running 100-pound test or 130-pound test. 100-pound test, after I threw 1,500 yards of braid on there, I could get 600 yards of monofilament, 100-pound test. But if I did 130, then I only got 400 yards of monofilament. Now, if I ran 3,000 yards of 100-pound
you're right.
Power Pro on the
Yeah,
80 Abbott, then I only got 100 yards, 100-pound mono. If it came to 130, I don't even remember. I think it was like 50 yards, something like that. But again, when we did that, we saw a tremendous amount of cutoffs because the monofilament wasn't long enough to avoid those sandbars. Now, when you start dealing with braid and all of that, the only cutoffs that we were getting were from fish swimming through. We're fishing saltwater, guys. Every fish in the saltwater environment has teeth. Some are sharper than others. And there's a lot more that are sharper than others. You got bluefish, you got Spanish, you got king, redfish, jack crevalle, shark, uh, let's see, kingfish, ribbon fish. Oh, ribbon fish are the worst. And you know it's them because your line will be just tatted up. Just, they look like piranhas hit your gear. But again, you have a run, and then it'll get cut off. It's because they were in a feeding frenzy. And they sharks bite off their own tails. I've seen kingfish eat each other. I've seen Spanish mackerel eat each other. I'm pretty sure ribbonfish eat each other when they're in that ball. You see pieces of them just, but there's so much happening. You can't prove it, but I have seen shark, kings, Spanish eat themselves. Like they're eating each other. So they're eating each other. If there's your line in the water, they don't care. They do not care. So yeah. Uh, Joe says, I had Albert spool my Abbott with 80-pound hollow core. Do I need to go bigger? Nope. 80 is good. Now, why are you asking that question? Let me get a little more information as to why you're wanting to go heavier. Is it because you're breaking off on cast? Or are you breaking off on fish? Or you got cutoffs? Like, I need a little more info so we can better decide whether, yes, you need to go higher. No, you're fine where you're at. So I don't know. I don't think y'all saw it today on the live. No, y'all didn't. I did have some backlashes, but I turned it into a learning experience because I was using the bait elastic with shrimp, and I just rigged them up. It was going and stop. And I was like, okay, there's one, so I get it out. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to send two reels back because the MC control was not helping. Like I was getting about 80 yards out, and it would backlash on both of them at the same time. I was like, so we started recording what it looked like. It started going. And remember how I said that the braids expand? You could see the braids expanding, and then one would shoot out like a big loop, and it would just be a train wreck. So there's let's see. I'm using your shark leaders as well. Lost three hookups. Okay, how did you lose three hookups? Like, is the braid breaking? Are you paying attention to how far or how much line you're losing after the break off? Is the knot coming undone? Like, yep. And again, too, real quick, I want to thank the guys that showed up early this morning and even the guys that showed up later on to give me a hand with the Redford Ranch Foundation, with the Veterans and First Responders guys, because again, you know, I'm pulled in so many directions, and for to have those guys just come and take up, some portions of what I needed to get done really made this trip more enjoyable for me. Um, and again, guys, and they're like, hey man, just let us know when the next one is and stuff like that, which is awesome. So big shout out to the guys that showed up and did all of that. And actually, I treated them today. I was like, hey man, after this, come to the shop. I got brisket, I got Spanish rice, and so all of them made plates, and they were all
Hey
eating.
man,
They're
that's
like,
Albert's brisket, man. There's a difference between brisket and Albert's brisket.
yeah, yeah. But like I
Hey,
said, I do got to admit, I over tenderized it, but they were like, man, it's still good. I'm like, no, I know, but when you hold yourself to that higher level, you keep yourself there because that's the only way to improve. I'm only in competition with myself, and like I said like I posted on Facebook, like next year I'm gonna improve myself that much more. And those that want to go with the ride and let's lift together. Hey, come on, let's do it. I'm not gonna live in the lifestyle where I let people that want to hold me down live rent free. They're not even going to be a thought. I'm going to keep just doing me, doing what I need to do, helping those that are helping me. That way we can all grow because there's so much growth that can be had, and then for us to share the light with everybody is a blessing. So for sure. Um,
very good. Real quick, was there
I
a
think you saw
flyer
I
for
was
that?
in the
I
restroom for
didn't.
an hour when I got home. You dirty dog.
I didn't see a flyer for the Redford Ranch thing. Did they do a flyer for that?
Oh, dude, and
I
it
must have
shoots
missed
out
it.
weekly. Yeah, it shoots out weekly. They also have a sign up so you can RSVP, which helps. And I already got somebody already signed up today for the one for next month. And like we
Nice.
just barely ended this one, so yeah.
When the flyers
Um,
come out, like maybe just send them to me too, so I can share it on Sharkotic and maybe get at least maybe one or two more people out there. Who knows?
right to that,
The
yeah,
more we
and
share stuff like this, the better. We want stuff like this
exactly.
to expand.
Yeah. Well, Daniel Garcia actually had some of my jalapeno poppers, but his actually had shrimp in them. So he
That's even
he, he
better.
got a little more step up on it and stuff like that. I thought he only ate one. He goes, "No, I ate two or three." And I was like, "Shoot, have at it, bro!" Like, bro,
Darnell in for 20.
yesterday. Yeah,
I
I
know
got
he's
John Darnell
got
for 20.
got it.
Yep.
Cool, cool.
Yesterday, the one day I was driving through, I was gonna stop by the shop, but you were gone. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. I was here for a little bit. I came and did some spooling, and I got here early enough that I did some more spooling. Obviously, the guys that came through this morning, that helped me out here at the shop, gave me the time to really do it over there. So he's like, damn, they were good. He's like, three. He's like, really? It's all good, bro. If you'd eaten four or five, hey, I brought a bundle of them, and actually this time I made 30 poppers, and I think I only have like 8 or 10 left. So yeah. All right. Is it me or is my maybe the phone? Oh yeah. Well, it's hot is what it is. So you know what? I found a cooler. Now let me see if it will work. Because the other one I had to tape it. It didn't work. So let me see this. Hold on. Let me see this. All right. So real quick. Is it going? Okay. Do y'all hear any vibration on there, like distortion from the fan being on there? Sound good? Okay. All the cutoffs happen. The top shot of 80 pound. I believe you used 65 under that, and it seems to hold up fine during the fight. Okay. Joe, on the top shot, do you know if you're losing a lot of line or a little bit of line? Because here's the other thing too. You got to remember that sharks don't always see the bait and go right after it. If you see how they do research, they pick up a scent and they'll follow the scent. And what they do is the scent is coming down like this, and they swim and they're like, okay, I smell it, I don't smell it, and then turn left, I smell it, I don't smell it, and they follow through like this. So depending on which way the current is going, if your line is in that area, they're swimming and their mouth ain't really open like this. It's just open. And so whatever comes into their mouth, they just come through. But again, too, if fish are having a feeding frenzy, you got to remember your braid doesn't sit on the floor anymore. It's up off the floor now. So if there's, a fish is coming through and he swipes down, I mean, it's going to happen. But here's the thing I need to ask you, too. When you are on the fight, does it like, are you on the fight and then you get cut off? Or is it like when it takes off, did it break off? Like a little more info because there's like I tell you,
So
when you
much
land a monster
variables.
fish,
Yeah.
when you
So
land a
many
monster fish,
variables.
it's like when it's winning the lottery. You go buy a lottery ticket because here's the other thing. Depending on which leaders you're using, I tell guys this all the time. If you're targeting 5 to 6 foot sharks, you need a 5 to 6 foot leader. 7 foot would be more better because as they swim away, their tail would hit your main line if your leader's
Sometimes they
too
wrap
short.
up on that crap.
Yep, and they'll cut it right off. So there's a bunch more little things, and I'd rather we cross this bridge now so that way because again, when you start losing faith in the gear you're using or not having understanding, then you start planting those negative weeds, and we don't want weeds in your garden, bro. Let's get those out of there, and ask your questions because this is how we improve. This is how we get the knowledge out there, and this is how everything that I've gone through, that Raj has gone through, we can sit there and share with you. This is why we have our channels like that. But again, by y'all asking the questions, y'all being proactive is going to help us continue doing what we're doing. Now granted, me and Raj can sit here and BS all night, man. Like we got stories. Like we got some stories.
Yeah.
We got storytelling that can go nuts. But these
Want
are
to
the
hear from you
questions that we
guys.
want. Lost one. I was 30 minutes into the fight.
Yeah.
So, what kind of leaders were you using? And we are now at, we got 100. We're at $210, guys. $210 for tonight's fire drawing. Anthony, how you doing?
What's up, Anthony? Good to see you,
Right
brother.
on, right on. Yes,
I'll match
sir.
a 50 while we're going through this leader deal. I'll match somebody for 50 because it's still a fire
Ooh,
drawing we got going on. So somebody wants to do a 50, I'll match them with the 50.
right, right. Okay, I know you got shark leaders for me, but do you remember? I got a bunch. I got three-way longs, three-way shorts, 4 footers, 5 footers, 6 footers. I do not remember every single person I sell every single leader to. You got to remember, I probably sold 200 shark leaders during that week. We caught some speckled trout towards the end. Right on. There you go.
That's good eating. Yeah, man.
Yes,
Love me
sir.
some specs.
I didn't leave with drum in the cooler, but I did leave with some Atlantic rays for shark bait.
Oh,
And so
perfect.
I've seen during the winter Atlantic rays are pretty good. Like butterfly rays, really good during the winter. You know what I mean? So, um, Ghost, I got your 2 tickets earlier for 20. Is that what you or did you buy in 2 different times? Let's see. Sputnik says it's called 14 drum on a solo trip. The black drum are heavy. Yeah.
Nice.
Where were you fishing at? Goose? Port A? Like, where were you at, boss? We almost caught a few boats, which was fun.
I got stories on catching boats, man. I've messed up a few boats and the seal for their prop and all that. That's happened. I feel bad for those guys, but at the same time, you got a boat. Why you hugging the coast? Go away.
Well, today we played some games. Or I was playing some games with a boat out there because they just came in and they literally parked right where all my gear was landing. Like I tried up close, tried medium, but the current was
Googans.
ripping to the left, so I had to keep casting in his direction because that's where I needed to keep my lines up current, so the weed slid up my line and not taking me out. And and the boat was right here. I would land. I would land, and finally we caught the guy's line, and I brought it in. Well, I don't know if he slacked up the line. I don't think he did because I saw him pulling the line out like it blew up on him. But the line was slack, so I undid the hook. I threw it back in the water so he can get his gear back. The second time it happened to Patrick. He caught it the same thing. The line went slack. I took the time. I undid it. I threw it back in the water. The third time we catch his line is now he's moved from this position over here to about 30 yards this way, but still in casting area. Like we had to stay in that channel because we couldn't go straight because of the current and the seaweed that was out there. So I was here and like I was landing there, and so me and Patrick we had a little casting competition, between me and him, and he ended up catching one of the lines. So he caught his line, and now this time the guy's like trying to lock it down, and Patrick's just sitting there just pulling, reeling, and so his weight was in midair. So I was letting the guys know, hey man, y'all need to pay attention to that weight because if that guy's line breaks, that weight's gonna come shooting right back at us. But we didn't. I mean, we needed to get the line out of there. So as he's coming up, Patrick's still bowed up over here on the pier, and I was gonna reach. I was like, "No, I'm sorry." The dude kept his line completely tight. If I'd have reached up and tried to unhook it, it would have ended up in my hand. And I'm sorry. He had a swivel, a short piece of monofilament, it was probably fluorocarbon, and a hook. I was like, if he would have slacked his line, I would have undid it and threw it back so he can get his gear back. Like he was showing a little respect. When you keep it tight like that, you are being an a-hole. And so I went and got my knife and cut the line. I said,
Bye
everybody
bye.
kind of looked at me because they know me. Like, I'm not that guy that's going to be that a-hole with people. But again,
If you
my
got it
safety,
coming to you, you
these
deserve
are
it.
my money. I cannot be damaging them because people don't want to work together with us. So if he would have gave slack, I would have undid it and I would have thrown it back. I mean, we were having enough fun with the guy. I mean, it was enough. I wasn't doing it to be mean or to be. I was being safe. So we all kind of talked about it like, oh, dude, we're gonna see a post on Facebook. Oh, some guy that caught right now, like, and then everybody was like, oh, but we would tell them like, so there was like 12 to 15 of us on the end over here, just it was a good time. We were getting ready to leave anyway, but he ended up parking way over there. So I cracked the joke. I was like, dang, this is when we need a drone to go now drone out a bait to where he's way out and just, keep crossing the line. It's like, but nah, we had a good time. Like I said, we weren't being like, we could have been those guys like trying to hit the boat. One, I will never do that intentionally because if that weight hits
What?
somebody,
No 10 points?
then,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
oh, God, no.
No, no, I know. Safety first. I'm joking.
Yeah, it could kill somebody. You know what I mean? It really
Yes, of
could.
course.
And then they don't look at it. Well, they got him away. No, it's intent. You intended to try to hurt them, and you're done. Like
Yeah. Don't
no
be a
matter
bad
how
person.
close they are, and this and
Yeah.
that. That's why you just call the game wardens and go from there. But like I was casting, and I mean I was getting close, but still 20, 30 feet is that's close enough. You know what I mean? But they finally ended up leaving and stuff like that. But yeah, it was. Now
Man,
Patrick he
see,
threw, but he was looking this way, and a boat came puttering by real slow. But it was already midair when he took off, and he goes no 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 no, and it's going like this, and it right behind the boat. On
I
we
never
had a
understood
good time.
why buy a boat to take your boat out, to like load up your boat on a trailer, then go into a place to drop your boat off in the water, go park your truck and all that, jump on your boat just to go where you could have just driven your truck without the trailer and the boat. You could have just went there and fished casting from the shore. I mean, these are guys that are just boat guys, I guess, and that should be part of the thing in the future. If you want to have a captain's license, you want to go out there and fish, you need to have some hours fishing the beach, fishing piers, so you can know how far to stay away. Because these guys, I really don't understand why you buy a boat to come and fish where you and I fish on the shore.
Just come fish with us. Just come
Yeah,
fish with us.
we'll send you an invitation.
Yeah, yeah. No doubt, no doubt. But yeah, no, so yeah, we had a good time with that, and especially and we were talking about on the jetty too. Like we're out there, we're throwing 30, 40 yards into it, and they parked literally 20 yards from the jetty. Right where we're fishing, we're like, dude, we've been here for hours. How are you going to come and just park right in front of us? And it's crazy to see some of the game. Well, you're blocking their fishing. No, they're blocking us. Like, you
We're
know
here
how I
first.
had to walk a quarter of a mile to get out here, half a mile to get out here, tow in all my gear. All they had to do was drive out here. Like, where is our rights kind of deal?
There's
Like,
anglers'
we've had to,
rights. We
yep.
are fishing. We have lines out. You're impeding on our freedom, our ability to fish. We were here
Yep.
first. We didn't show up and
Mhm.
saw a boat and we're like, you know what? There's a boat. So because there's a boat, we're gonna set up camp right here and cast in front of that boat. You know, come on. The ocean's huge. The bay is huge. Move around. You have a boat. They
Yep.
have
And
all the
fish
little
finders.
trackers.
Like, we don't
It's
have a
the
fish finder.
fish.
Our fish finder is a rod and reel and seeing if the
Yeah.
fish is there. Like, come
You
on.
know what it takes for us to move? We got coolers on the beach. We got tables on the beach. We got rods and reels on PVC all over. We just don't. All right, just pick up the anchor. Or the little smaller thing that they use now for shallow water. Let's just pick that up and move. It's not that. It's not easy for us like that. I mean, if you
Yep.
see somebody like if I'm not a boat person, and I always joke with the wife, I don't care if I win the lottery, I got $1 billion. I'm not going to buy a boat. I'm just going to buy a really good beach rig. I'll be on the beach. But if I ever did buy a boat, if I'm on the boat, I could see people fishing. Let them fish. I got a boat. I can go anywhere.
You
Go
know,
somewhere.
I'm gone. Like,
Go away.
shoot, I'm gonna go find someplace new. Like, hey, man,
Exactly.
you
Use
ain't
your
gonna believe
fish
where I was.
finder. Have fun.
Yep, 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 yep. No doubt. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the names into our well. Okay. Y'all want Bobby the Bobber in play or the Wheel of Doom? And if you're in the fire drawing, your vote counts, guys. So Wheel of Doom or Bobby the Bobber? Let's see. Let's see. He on. And
I'm gonna stay
Sharkotic's got
quiet.
a 50. Sharkotic's got a 50 match too. If anybody wants any of that.
50 match, yes. I'm Bobby the Bobber. I'm gonna let you guys decide. I'm gonna let you guys decide.
Raphael
Will.
says Wheel, Wheel, Wheel. Come on. We still got William Kruger, Ghost, and John Darnell. And we're at 100, 200, $210. We had the same issue up here in Oklahoma. Voters don't care. Yep. So we were talking about that, and I forgot to tell him the story. And I was like, well, you know what, man? I'm going to run coated cable. I ran 135-pound test on my T Rex 130, and I got like, I want to say it was like 600 yards, 130.
Of code
What I did,
cable?
yeah, it was a
Wow.
top trim. And I was like, man, and so as I'm running it with the jet ski, I was like, God, this thing is
Yeah.
heavy, heavy,
Mm.
heavy, heavy line. But I didn't think, and it's probably going to be one of them duh moments. Coated cable's going to sit on the bottom. The
Yes.
boats will never, they'll never cross it. You don't got to deal, You'll have to actually have an anchor that can hold the weight for you to elevate it, at a high
If
anchor point.
somehow they are able to pull it up, it's gonna go in their prop and tear that seal. It's a whole service job. They are screwed.
Oh yeah. What Kruger says, wheel. Uh,
All right, so
oh
I
yeah.
got the
Yep.
50 out there. If nobody wants to do the 50, how about a 20 match?
Ooh, 20 or 50. Anybody up? It looks like Wheel of Doom it is. Checked up Leatherworks. What's up, boss? How you doing?
Jacked up. What's up, brother?
Doom. Come on. Mhm. Clear this up. Sort that right there. Load up's not here, but it's I'm talking about the names over here on the Wheel of Doom. So let's see.
Jacked up in the house.
Yeah, let's see. John Darnell got 20. Yep. Uh, thank you for blowing up my fishing reel for me. Who blew up your reel? I missed. See that?
What does that mean?
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. Like I was thinking, man, I was really gonna mess with the boaters kind of deal, teach them a lesson, but yeah, it's impossible because you'll never get that coated cable to float.
All right, we got a
So,
20 match. All right, throw me in.
Raphael,
Now you got
oh,
a two things you talked about earlier, and I'll be real quick. One, when you were talking about the MC cast failing you, I think you're not understanding MC cast stands for magnet cast, not Marine Corps cast. Okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
designed for your hands. And then
Well,
the
I
other
mean,
one, real go ahead, go ahead. It's magnet cast, okay, brother. You know I love you,
it's just
but it's
it
magnet
holds
cast,
enough.
not
It
Marine
holds enough.
Corps
Yeah, it's
cast.
not gonna stop me, but it holds enough.
I could only wish I could be in the warranty department or whoever gets that. And I'd be like, bro, it's magnet cast, not Marine Corps cast.
Yeah, that is funny. Yeah, yeah, got
And
him.
real quick, I got the other thing when we talked about earlier about how sharks come in for the bait. So I was in Florida with Justin and Mark Connor and uh, Mark Duncan. I was fishing with these guys, very seasoned old school cats. And there's an issue that happened. They're like, you know what? Let's just go home. Someone had a hitsy fit. I'm not going to say who. They're like, no, I'm done with this. It's time to go back to Houston. Anyways, there was families on the beach, so I brought in a big ray that I had. So I go in the water. I didn't want to take it out because there was kids and stuff on the sand. I didn't want them to see me taking out a stingray from the hook and all that, you know. So I went in the
Mhm.
water. I was like waist deep, and I'm taking it out, but I'm facing the shore. My buddy Justin, he's coming from the trail because we're loading up the trucks, and he's like, Raj. I was like, what? He's like, shark. Well, he says something else. Big effing shark.
Mhm.
And I turned around, but I'm looking further out. He's like, behind you. And I looked a little bit lower down, and there was this tiger. I mean, big tiger, just majestically cruising, slowly coming for the bait. Bro, I dropped the bait, ran back to shore, but my movement scared him, and he turned and went the other way. But like you were talking about earlier, they're coming to a scent trail, and he was tracking that bait when it was out there. I had brought it in, and I was taking it off the hook. I brought it in for maybe 400 yards, and so he's been following that scent from way out there, coming to it to shore. Had I left it out there for another 20, 30 minutes, I would have had a big tiger.
Mm. Holy smoke! I just noticed something.
What you got?
Did you know it can do this?
Wait, what? What does that do?
Wheel one and
Two?
wheel two. So I didn't know it can do that. I don't even know how I set that up, but I stumbled upon that. So I go to wheel two.
They can do two drawings at the same time for
Yeah.
two separate things.
Yep.
So if you're doing a giveaway for something you got at your shop, and then you're doing a fire drawing, you can have them loaded up. That's that's cool. I got to look
Wow.
into that.
And then you can remove one wheel. You can spin all wheels. Add a wheel. Oh, look, it's add a wheel. You can put another one.
Oh, that's you just
We're
made
gonna be in trouble
giveaways
this year.
easier.
We're gonna be
Happy
in trouble
2026, everybody! We learned something new.
this. Okay, so I'm gonna remove wheel three. Okay, and I'm gonna remove reel two for right now. Okay. Oh, look right there. It's add a wheel. Wow. Oh man, I can see it now. It's gonna get
That's cool.
crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I like it. Okay, so Daniel Garcia for 30, Rafael Galvan for 20, Kruger Automotive for 20, Kyle Whitmire for 50, Okay, that's where I should have that gap. Because Boat Up hasn't purchased, Puckett hasn't purchased, William
There.
Doty.
It was
Oh, let's see. Mhm.
let's at least cross the 500, guys. Let's get into second chance.
William Doty is 50. Paste. Paste. And paste. And paste. William Doty got that. Ghost for 20. See if he's in here. No, he's not. Ghost. Ghost. Right there. John Darnell. Yes, you're in here for. I'm not done yet,
Okay,
boss,
okay.
but I'm putting them in as you buy them. I'm going down the line, so give me just a second. John Darnell, and then I got Raphael again. So, and actually, since he bought in the second time, I'll copy that one. That'll be number two. Paste right there, and then Sharkotic for 20. Copy and paste. All right, so let me go ahead and get this bottom section out of here. Uh,
Cheers, cheers. Thank y'all for hanging out.
all right, this puts us at we're at $250. We're halfway there to the $500 mark right there.
Yeah,
So
Bon
see
Jovi
if I
now. We're
can actually
halfway
credit.
there.
Yeah, let's
Sorry, dude.
see. Hurting for Sturgeon says, see if I had any credit. Actually, hold on. I can actually check right now. 'Cause that was the other thing I was working on was the credit. All right. So, Hurting. Oh, what is that? What did I do? Hold on. Hurting, you actually have $150 available. So, do you want to use any? Because now I can instantly go from here, go over there, make the change, and automatically update it now, so I can actually have a running tally. Because this is going to be the safest way for me to do this. Because I got a few guys in the negative, but also too, uh, a couple of them haven't come by and checked in with me and stuff like that. But it ain't a big thing, but we'll get it sorted. So. Okay, I'm going back to fishing. Y'all be good. Good luck there, Jacob.
Have
Remember,
fun. Catch a big one.
remember, protect your toesies.
No frostbite.
No
Make
frostbite.
memories. Make memories.
Yeah, yep. Let's see. Man, I'm so glad they did that at a wheel. Man, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be real cool.
I got my gears spinning on what I can do.
Yeah.
You learn
Oh
something
yeah.
every day. You learn something every day.
Mm-hmm. He said,
Jacked up got some
no.
two big ones. Nice.
He said run it all. You want all 150 in there,
Ooh.
right? I'm just confirming. Ooh-wee. My heart is racing. My heart is racing. He's
Is
rolling
it
the
going
dice.
down? Is it going down? Did he roll the dice? Yeah. Got to roll the dice. That's funny.
No worries, John. I got you, boss. Let's get it. All right. So let
Uh-huh.
me go over here.
Ooh,
He said so.
he's been posting some good videos too. Real cool stuff.
All right, hurting for sturgeon. Go ahead and take that off on there and save it. So now here's the other thing. Every time I make a change, I have to save it just in case the computer crashes on me, which it likes to do. It
It
automatically
happens.
has all those save changes on there. And we have hurting for sturgeon. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I saw what you had caught, but Sharkotic was talking. I did
My
kind of
bad.
point. I was like, "Woo, he caught the fish." Copy, paste.
Yeah, jacked up. You're gonna be on your third one, and that one's gonna be the biggest one of the night.
Paste. There you go. All right, so we're at $400 now. $400. Get it? I found hook an 8 foot in the tail yesterday on a 5 foot cast out rig. Swam right into my hook, loaded with sand shrimp.
File hook though is bigger. Like it's file hooked fish, man. You feel like you got a monster on. You bring it in, it's like, oh my god.
Yep.
File hook
And that's
though
what
is still
helped you
bigger.
too. That's what helped you is well, it helped you, but it hurt you because if you had a 5 foot leader, that 8 footer, there was probably a possibility it could have tail whipped you and you would have lost it.
True.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm going to extend it 2 more minutes because Sturgeon has just put it up 150.
Schultz showed up. Good form.
Chris Schultz right there. Let's see. Let me get over here. Do this.
Yeah, it's always brutal. File hooked always suck. When you land it because like let's say it's a 5 footer, it feels like a 10 footer. Usually,
Well,
but man,
depending on where you hook them, yes, because they
depending.
don't have all the pain in their mouth or
If you hook them
whatever. So
sideways, you
yeah, we're at 420, and you got 3 minutes. Got 3 minutes, guys. Oh yeah, check Zell. Let me check Zell. Oop, we got some in there. Hold on. Daniel Garcia for another 20. 20 and making sure. Yep. All right. So Daniel Garcia's got 20. Daniel Garcia is up here. Copy. Put him in here. Paste. Put -2. -2. So that puts us at 440, and we got 3 more minutes, guys, because we still have 1 more minute, and we added 2 more to it, so we got 3 minutes.
let's go. Let's get to
Mhm.
500. Second chance. Second chance.
Mhm.
So I did offer a 50 match earlier. I cut it down to 20. So let's go back. Let's 20 match. Anybody 20 match? It only increases your chances.
Right on to that, yes, sir. So this is the surf rod section. Right on. I like that one. I like that.
Man,
So, oh,
that
mm.
almost sounds like a song title. The surf ride section.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
All right. Uh,
yeah.
Use your turn.
Write it down, bro. Write it down so you have that little note for later.
I ain't even lying, bro. I ain't even lying. I'm about to make a note of that. Uh,
Yeah, let's see. my buddy finally texted me back. Hey, sorry, my phone was charging. I had it on vibrate. I said, "Yep, dual exhaust, huh?" Yeah, that was another guest we were going to have on the phone because they're doing a fundraiser to help out one of the other fishermen.
Okay.
He had a surgery, and so they're trying to help him raise money. So but he barely got back to me. So we'll probably either, depending on what time this ends, we'll go from there and see what the dealio is. But I'm trying to get out and go fishing, but we will see what happens.
How do we donate to that if we wanted to?
That's what I was gonna bring him in here.
Oh, okay,
Let
okay.
me see if I can get him to
I could
come on the
jump off,
channel and
bro.
leave track on it.
That's important. If he's available, do it. I'll be here, and if he's gonna jump in, uh, someone that's the thing about brotherhood. When you hear from your brothers talking about something that they believe in, you just got to jump in and support. So, let me do 50 to for him because I heard it
Okay,
from you. You know, I'll pledge that. Just
Roger.
let me know how to send it to him, and I'll send it. I'll send it tonight.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna see if he's gonna comment real quick because earlier, like I said, he's just now letting me know. I don't know if he is available. So uh, Kruger Automotive just came in with another 20.
All right, so he's gonna match me, I guess.
No.
I offered that other match, so you can match me with this 20, and so that leaves me with a 10. So we're still gonna be matching eventually. So if anybody else wants to match a 10, um, let's go. I'll be right back.
Yep, I got you for wartime. Let's see. Oh, come on. Let me put it on here. Let's see. Wartime fishing. Nope. Come on. Got that on there. But don't think he saw it. Oh, about your song, Raphael? Hey, Chris Schultz. Got 10. All right, so Sharkotic for 10. Got it. And right on. Okay, so let me. I got there. Sharkotic, Dana Garcia. Kruger, wartime fishing. Chris Schultz. Is he in here already? Yes, he is. So I can. Nope, it's for 10. So we got that 10 match.
I heard you. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And we got Sharkotic right there. So Chris Schultz, that's actually one, two, so that's dash two. Dash two and Sharkotic, that'll be dash three. Miss sleeping on the pier and wake up to that center 16 clunk, 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 clunk.
Oh,
Yes,
dude,
sir.
it's like a
Woo.
coffee grinder.
Mm-mm-mm. Right on. All right, we're at $480, guys.
What?
$480. We are right there. We are
We're
so right
kissing.
there.
We're kissing it. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
It's
The
right there.
fumes, the fumes. Yes. Mm-mm-mm. It's almost
I
like
like it.
that. I've seen it where they go, "Ooh,
Woo!
gringo pitching."
Good form. Good form.
50. Boom. So where they're at a restaurant and they're like, all I have is my electronic ID to get alcohol. And they're like, oh, that's fine. And they come up with a picture of alcohol.
Here you go. Here's your shot.
Here's your drink.
Got Schultz in for another 20.
Yeah, Chris Schultz.
I like meeting goals, and we hit that 500 goal. That's awesome. Now we can continue.
Yeah. Where's Chris Schultz? Right there. Okay. Copy. Boom. Paste. So that'll be -3, 3, and then we have Mango Pitching. Let's see. Paste. And paste. Right on, right there. So we got Gringo, Pitchin, and Chris Schultz. So that puts us at 550. So this means we get to go pick a second chance winner. So give me a second. Let's go do that real quick.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. She must be asleep somewhere because I haven't heard racket or anything fall lately. She's oh man, she's really gonna be.
It's good
us.
weather. She's gonna be knocked out.
Oh no.
Nope. Guess not.
We eyeballing you there, Tiger. We eyeballing you there, Tiger. It's crazy. Like
she's looking right at the camera. She's staring into my soul.
Yep. That cat's something else. She definitely's got an attitude. She got an attitude. All right, Here we go. This is the deal she knocked off earlier. She jumped from that counter to over here and pushed it off when she landed. And so she looks and she just kind of looks and then keeps going like she don't care. But then she was, and you can see she had made a bed of herself of all the tickets here. It's all nice and smooth. And I was like, nah, I had to pull her out of there because I didn't want her to get.
Gotta be fluffy.
Well, I didn't want her to start like chewing them up. And I erased the tickets. So, yeah. So, all right, here we go. Got a big oak, and I mean, it's thick, guys. There's a lot of tickets in there. Who we got? Hold on. Okay, stop. There you go. Come on. Who is it? They don't want to give up. Ooh. For life. That is for life right there.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Got it. Okay, let me cover this back up. You gotta protect y'all's tickets.
Yes, man. Ah.
It's like, I'm watching you. Right on. So, all right. So we got 4 lives. They got a second chance winning over here. And let's see. There we go. So get that. 4 life. Second. All right. So she makes them all up. Yeah, she's getting big fast. And even one of our subscribers came in and was like, man, that cat is eating good. I was like, I mean, she's spoiled over here. All right. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and spin it. This will be for the second chance winner. Okay. This means that we're going to pull this name and put it back over here to the pot. We're at $560. 560. So I'm going to shuffle twice. Had to look down at the Zell. 1 and 2. Here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Oh, come on. Cause you ain't built to be needed. You're built to be legendary. You're not a tool, you're the architect. You're not a pawn, you're the king on deck. Yeah. I'm mutual to myself. I broke the cups, I know my work can drain my soul, can't still my flame. I'm living proof, not chasing fame. If they don't cry.
Oh, it's going down. Kyle Whitmire. Congrats.
All right, so Kyle Whitmire gets a second chance winner over here. Let's see. Yeah, I've been having your music playing in the background the whole time we've been live. So,
Nice.
but the only thing is, like, I keep forgetting to when I do the Wheel of Doom to put pause on your channel. But second, all right, guys. So last call, last call. Y'all got 1 minute.
1
Actually,
minute.
30 seconds. Y'all got 30 seconds. And we're going to go ahead and shuffle it. Hold on, let me see where we're at. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 times. That
Nice.
is.
My night's barely getting started. I got people coming over at 10 or after 10. I gotta keep going.
There you go. Start feeding her twice a day instead of 3 times. Mix wet food and dry food. I want the bigger reel for sharks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Right on, right on. All right, guys, here we go. Let me do this real quick.
Last call. Last call. Anybody else?
Go back to
Anybody else? Anybody want to match a 20? Just
the
for fun.
20, 20,
Match a
20,
20.
20.
Right before he shuffles. Trying to keep him up.
All right. Give it 20 seconds because I know it takes about 10 seconds for people to get what is
The
actually
lag,
being
yeah.
said on the test. Yeah. Let's see. You, man, I'm just trying to get pulled up in the serve. You and me both, bro. Like you and me
Man,
both.
that's the blessing right there, man. That's what I had a dream about fishing last night. It's been a while. I had a new
Cool.
truck, and I cast it out, and my braid was dry rotted. And when I cast it, it
Oh,
snapped the line, and I
oh,
was like, "Oh man, I need to
you had
redo
that kind
everything."
of dream, bro? Come on.
It was that
Truck
kind of
come
dream.
on,
No,
monster.
but I had line. I had line. I spooled up, and it was good. It was good. It was a good dream. But it's been a while since I had a fishing dream, and I woke up. I was like, "Man, I missed my fishing truck."
Right on. Let's see. That would be something. Daniel brought up maybe do the double wheel, do a first place winner and a second place winner, a 730 split. Hey, like that is, I like that idea. Like,
Not for this one. The next
oh,
one,
I mean,
right?
not,
So
I mean,
in the future, because I think that I would feel like when I threw in, I didn't want a split. Like I want the pot.
yeah,
I'm down for
yeah,
that, but for
yeah.
the next one. So for me,
It
it's
would be,
cool. But I don't want
yeah,
other
it would
folks to be
definitely
like,
be
"Nah, I
something
didn't
we
sign up
voted
for
on.
that." Yeah,
Yeah, no, it
that's
definitely
cool.
would
Yeah.
be something we would vote on, if they want a 70-30 split, first and second chance. But I think that has a lot of potential to get more people involved because then
Or
now they
you
know that.
cross 1,000 and then you do a 70-30 split. Like let there be something.
Mm-hmm.
Now that there's two wheels, that's I
Yeah,
never
do it
played
like
with it.
once a month. Like, hey, designate this
Ah.
is going to be the 70/30 split one. That's mm,
If you're gonna do once a month, what about 50-50? That pot may be higher, 50-50 chance. Then you'll have two competitors that are trying to spend that month. Every month, some of us have a little bit more funds we want to throw in. So we might save a
mhm.
little bit more funds for that 50-50 split. It's
And then
something
it
to
being
think
two.
about. That's a good idea. Hats
But you
off
got
to
to
you.
think too. You got to think too. With two wheels, there's a chance that you win twice.
Hmm. You can only win once.
Hmm.
You can only
Hmm.
win once. See, that's what I'm gonna do when I do the giveaway because I have some people that comment a lot, a lot, a lot,
Hmm.
but it's a small percentage of that person. So to make things kind of fair, I don't want to disenfranchise that person and do the drawings from least to greatest. So what I'm gonna do is greatest to
At
smallest
least. Yep.
prize, but you can only win once. So if I draw your name again, you already won a higher prize. So we're gonna tear down instead of tearing up.
I dreamt about working with Albert. Got fired by Daniel. That is funny. Let's see. All
You would have
right,
fired
guys.
me a long time ago for taking too many shots on the job.
All right. All right, here we go, guys. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 shuffles. Here we go. Here we go. One,
Good luck, everybody.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yes, let's see some
12,
emojis, hearts,
13,
parties, hearts,
14,
parties.
15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Woo-hoo. Here we go. Here we go. We're going for $570 right here. Let's
New
get
Year's
it.
winner. And if you win, I hope this good luck ride with you for the rest of 2026 and beyond. Schultz, what's up, Schultz? Never late, brother. You show up precisely on time.
That's shock.
Oh, Shock. My bad. My bad, Shock. All right, Shock. You're never late, Shock. You show up precisely on time. Good to see you, Chris. I've been taking shots. Don't blame me.
Gringo fishing.
Gringo.
What?
Nice.
Awesome. 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 Gringo fishing. Awesome. That is 570. All right. So now what I can do is go over here and I think he's already in here. Could have swore he was.
The Gringo.
It's freaking the mouse. No, actually, it's not. So I'm gonna have to add in one for him, which I'll do on the next one. But the gentleman that
Oh shit. You cut out, bro. Oh, this phone. No.
you there? Sorry about
Yep,
that.
we're good.
I hit the flip camera deal and it killed it. So no, he's still available. So I want to bring him on so he can share the deal
Yeah.
for the. So go ahead and check it out so that way you can see where you can send in the money to help them. They're doing fundraisers, and there's a bunch of things like prizes to win. So um, check it out. Yeah. But thanks again,
Later, y'all.
Sharkotic, for coming in.
Yep.
So, yep.
Have a good night.
Later, boss.
Later, bro.
All right, so get this. Come on. Okay. All right, sent the link to Patrick real quick so we can bring him on. And got a little bit of time left on here. So about 5 to 10 minutes we can do this. So um man, I'm so glad I found this one because now I can actually charge the phone while it's on here. So yeah, I just turned on the cooler on it. So Chris, no, I still have some paperwork that I need to get on there, but I moved a lot of it to the computer. Uh, That's why I'm trying to, like, every time I do any change, I just immediately save and stuff like that. So I'm on it. I'm on it. So, oh, there it is.
Oh shit! My bad.
Oh, hold on real quick, boss. We can't hear each other. Hold on real quick. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Roger that. Okay. Yeah, the YouTube channel acts funny for some reason. Like it'll be good to go, and then it'll just like voice and all of that's crazy. So, real quick introduction, guys. This is Patrick Guzman. He was one of the gentlemen that came out that gave us a hand during the Veterans and First Responders trip today, and we were also the ones having fun with the boater out there. We were talking
Yeah.
about that a little while ago.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So, Roger that. But I was kind of talking about the fundraiser. I didn't have much info. I just let them know that it's to help out one of the other fishermen. So I'll give you the ball to share what needs to be shared and talk about it, so that way we can go from there. So.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the opportunity to come on to your channel here and be able to help promote the raffle fundraiser benefit that we're doing for local fishermen out of Corpus Christi, Hector Vargas Jr. So if you're from Corpus Christi and you fished out here, more than likely you've probably uh, came across him, met him, fished with him. Um, he's having some issues with his back. Um, he started off with a rotator cuff surgery. Then he went to a lower back surgery, and now it's in his upper neck area and back. He's got like a 6-inch incision on his neck right here that they had to go in and fuse some vertebrae and unlock some and stuff like that. So he'll be recovering for quite a while, but. Hector Vargas is a great guy. He's always been there for me. Whenever I needed some help, so I came up with an idea with a couple of friends to do a fundraiser benefit for him to help pay for some of his medical expenses. You know, like he had to stay in a hotel for a couple of days prior to the surgery, so on and so forth. But with another local fisherman, Sid Lerma, he's with Release the Beast. For those of y'all who know Sid, if y'all know Sid Lerma, he goes out and catches these monster gar, and his thing is called Release the Beast. So got with him and was able to start promoting it through there. But some of the prizes we got a gar trip that he's donated from Release the Beast. We got a brand new S6 Blue Raptor. We got a Steadfast Blank. We got some custom rod holders. We got a Sea Line reel, a brand new Sea Line reel, the old classic ones that has been donated. Gift cards, Walmart, Academy. We got some donations from a local tattoo artist, Gil Mendez. He's willing to put some credit down towards some ink if you like ink. He's also willing to pay for the next fishing license once yours expire. If you win, then he will pay for your next fishing license. So we got Steadfast Blank. I had my list somewhere, and I don't know exactly what I did with it. Yeah, but there's also still prizes coming in. We're gonna run this until we feel that we've got enough benefit for them. Like I said, all the information is on the Release the Beast page on Facebook. Go to the page, ask to join. I'm a monitor along with a couple other people, so we can easily add you, and all the information is there. Or if you know Hector Vargas, it's on his page. I think it's on a couple other fishing pages here locally in Corpus Christi. But the main one would be Release the Beast Facebook page for all the information and all the prizes. All the prizes are there. We have people donating for free spots. So if they pay it's a $25 entry fee. So if they pay the $25 for somebody else to join, you drop your name in the hat, and then they'll be added to the list. So lots of good things are happening with it. It has been a little slow because, of course, the holidays, Christmas, New Year's, so on and so forth. But we're trying to get this out there, get a little bit more activity in it, and help out a local fisherman, good friend. Trying to do something. I've always been the one to go out and above and beyond to help people if they need it. Best as I can. We're waiting on a prize still waiting on a prize from Black Star Customs, which would be a custom rod. We have to get the finalization on that. There is a couple of things that we've asked for from Black Star Customs. I am involved with Black Star Customs, but I still have to get the logistics of it all ironed out. There's also a secondary partner in Black Star Customs. So which that second partner has been under the weather for quite a while. So we're still trying to find out what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, what we're gonna do if we're gonna do a full blown custom rod or credit towards a build for a custom rod. We're still trying to iron that one out and figure that one out. But that's pretty much, like the prizes are still coming in. If y'all know Hector Vargas, y'all can reach out to him personally. If you know Sid Lerma, you can reach out to Sid, myself. On has been the fundraiser for Hector Vargas.
Right. So right now y'all have the blank for a build to as a prize winning kind of deal.
Yeah, so the blank is a medium. I think it's a medium heavy. No, it's a medium or medium light steadfast blank that was donated. So that one, if you win that one, it's a blank. You know, you could take it to a local builder. You could build it yourself. If you win, if you're a builder, you can build it yourself. But the blank is just the blank itself.
Okay.
But yeah, so the custom rod from Black Star Customs, that one will be either the credit for a build. Like if let's just say you win that prize. If it does come through, which I'm pretty sure it will, pretty much everything that you need for that build would be included. So the blank, the grips, the reel seat, the guides, so on and so forth, and you get handed a custom rod, or we may just go ahead and have it built and build it as just what everybody's out there for, casting rods, and if somebody wins that, then you get a full ready to fish custom rod instead of having to wait for wait for custom build.
Roger that. And did you see Sharkotic's comment on here? He's gonna donate 50.
Yes, I see
Just
that.
to reach out to him on there's here on YouTube and or on Facebook, but I can actually forward you his information so you can get with him directly. Uh, but again, too, I'm just looking at where I can help out with this and stuff like that. What I'll probably do is for that one that is the blank by itself. If they bring it to me, then I will give them the guides, the reel seat, and the grips. If they have it built through us, so all they have to do is pay for the labor.
Okay.
That'll be a bonus you can put on there. You know, if it's brought in to me, and then we could probably do something else on some other gifts, maybe some in-store credit or something like that as well too. So,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you some more because, like I said, I know you kind of mentioned it, but we were dealing with what we had on our plate today and stuff like that. So we'll definitely talk some more. I'll bring you on the channel as y'all get further prizes cemented and stuff like that, so everybody knows what they're getting into. But again, guys, this is Patrick. He really good dude, good fisherman, good caster, and
I'm
definitely like
feeling those casts.
do it.
I'm feeling those casts today. Yeah. Been a while
I'm,
since I've
I'm
caught.
actually getting ready to load up and go fishing again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Well, if I didn't live
yeah,
so far, I'd join you. But it's a good drive for me. So
yeah. Looks like you got some sun.
I know. Was looking. I'm all red and everything. It's been a while since I've been out fishing during the day.
Dude, why did they put on the hat, bro? Like I would have been toast, man. I
Yeah.
know. Well, my arms got some sun. Not much, but I definitely need more. I'm too white. God, I'm so white. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, we'll definitely
Need more
we'll help.
fishing trips.
Well, that
You need more daytime fishing trips.
yeah, that I do, but yeah, no, definitely I'll help out some more. Maybe set up some more prize winnings and stuff like that. And um, if you can also like send us the link of where people need to go and stuff like that. And what I can do is or actually, if you want to share it here, all you have to do is comment like through your computer or whatever, and I can make you a Blue Rancher, so that way you can share the links and stuff like that. Because if you're not a Blue Rancher, then you can't share any links and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not.
but,
But I could send you all information so that way you can do it on your end right there, because I know somebody just post the name on the page again.
yeah,
I'm blind right now. Galvan, I think that's a C. Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I
That's why
can
I
send
put it on my computer. When I'm watching it over here, I do this. Hold on, turn around. I have it on my computer so I can see all the comments and stuff like that. Because sometimes they roll through too fast, and you can only see a handful of them while you're
Yeah.
here on the channel and stuff like that. So
But again, Albert, I appreciate it for letting me come on your page here and help announce this. Like I said, I know Hector is a great guy. Um, and like I said, for those of y'all in the Corpus Christi area who know him, I bet you feel the same about him. Great guy, great fisherman. He's a brand new grandpa, so he's been having to do from having surgery, being a grandpa, and I know being having these issues along the way has really affected his fishing, and he loves to be out there and fish.
yeah,
Hopefully with the proper treatments and recovery, he'll be out there soon enough. He'll be out there soon enough, and maybe next time we do this, maybe we can invite Hector as well. So that way he can come on the page as well. If
yeah,
do
definitely.
that.
Definitely. Yeah. No, we'll
Looks
definitely keep, we got to start somewhere, one step at a time, and we'll go from there. I'll talk to you some more probably tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off so I can go fishing because it's already nine something. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. So if I don't get out there, I'm not going to make it. I'm
yeah.
freaking
I
tired.
feel you.
What time did you
I got
get up? Because you met me here pretty much uh, right as I was pulling. No, you came in, what, 6:45, something like that?
no, I got there at about 6:30.
Mm.
Yeah, because
Yeah, no.
I was pulling right into Corpus at 6:15 3:15ish, right there at Crosstown. So from there, so yeah. And I stopped at the store to get an energy drink because, you know, if I would have 5 more feet, I would have not have made it. So yeah, about 6:30. But yeah, I woke up at 5 as well. Got out there, and it was a great day. I really enjoyed it. You know, it was a lot of fun. Met a lot of great veterans out there, and you know, for anybody who's out there is watching the page, thank you all for your service. You know, in the military services. You know, we wouldn't be where we're at today in America if it wasn't for the veterans. Thank y'all.
Well, good. Yes, sir. Amen to that. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Y'all have a good one, Patrick. You put your glasses on because you're doing all that. You're just making it worse, bro.
Oh, I know. They're right here. I'm all like, and I'm working on one
All
of those
right,
little
bro.
tiny little
You
baby
have a
Harry.
good one, guys. Good luck, and again, Happy New Year, and we'll get going for sure. All right, later, guys.